Hello, this is Weirdy Bee from Cats Pro Light Tips, and we are going to talk about some signs. First up is Sagittarius. The dates of a Sagittarius from November 22nd to December 21st. So, Sagittariuses are curious and energetic like puppies, but they can also be like cool cats, if you get me. Anyway, it depends on the day. They can either gently play and tease you, or insult you with more passion than is called for. Sags like to change and transform, either in a good way like with butterflies, or an interesting way like with snakes. So, Sagittarius is a fire sign, so they constantly need to be in touch with others. They're like the friend that always spams you. In other words, they feel attention deprived a lot, so keep an eye out for that. Fortunately, sags are funny, so be sure to have one around once in a while. Find your local Sagittarius. However, if you have one as a child, you should probably watch out. Sagittariuses love freedom, and they tend to wander and want to do stuff their own way. So you should get ready for a exaggerated, rebellious teenager phase. Next up is Capricorn, from December 22nd to Jan 19th. So, I know several Capricorns, but one of them is almost a carbon copy of my research. Anyway, Capricorns are like the wannabe know-it-alls, you know? Like they'll act all high and mighty and superior when they're talking about something they know, but really they're not that knowledgeable. They're also stubborn and independent. You want to make a Capricorn ask for help? Let me give you some advice. Give up. You have no chance. Capricorns are their own boss. You wouldn't want one as a waiter. Trust me. But somehow they're still responsible, and all things time favor them, like with homework. Anyway, Capricorn's an earth sign, so they're obviously down to earth. Daydreams, not today. But somehow they're still the most likely to become president. If you're in a fight with a Capricorn, they don't even need to throw hands. They'll pound you into the ground with their mind. Overall, good luck trying to deal with them. Next up is Aquarius, from January 20th to February 18th. And I'm an Aquarius, so I am biased, but I will do my very best to not be. I wouldn't count on it, though. So Aquariuses are real know-it-alls, I promise. And they can be bossy without wanting to. Aquariuses are still pretty good leaders, though. They would be voted for most likely to become the next Einstein, because they're actually smart. Cue dramatic hair flip. Anyway, I can verify this since, like I said before, I'm a genius. However, like many other Aquariuses, I'm dumb when it comes to common sense. Cups are for drinking water. Who would have known? I thought they were instruments. Weirdly enough, Aquariuses are air signs, not Aquarius is an air sign, not a water sign, even though they have aqua, which literally means water, in the name, and they're represented by water bears and have water as their sign. Like, what? Thought they would have gotten a hint, huh? Whatever. But Aquariuses are pretty chill and flexible. They're not really traditional. They're big thinkers and daydreamers. So, a little kind of like an opposite of a Capricorn. They zone out a lot. Trust me, I would know. But somehow we still get good grades and don't walk into metal poles. Like Capricorns, Aquariuses will beat you into the ground with words and stubbornness. Last sign for today is Pisces, which is from February 19th to March 20th. Anyway, I have a brother for Pisces, and he's nothing like what the internet and other people say, so this is just a reminder that your sign does not, in fact, define you. Shocking, am I right? Anyway, on to the Pisces. They're usually pretty friendly and friends with weirdos, because they will just be friends with anyone. It doesn't matter. Like, they'll have one friend who's a total goth, and then another one whose spirit animal is literally a unicorn. They can fit in anywhere. Pisces are kind, unlike a certain brother I know. But they're known to be the most tolerant and psychological of signs. Ever want a friend therapist? Grab a Pisces. Except for my brother. You don't want him as your therapist. Anyway, you will not end up with a fight with them. You'll probably end up being their friend and rethinking your whole life decisions. Prepare for it. Pisces are obviously artistic. I mean, you have to polish the vibe, am I right? They would be the next Picasso. Surprising, isn't it? Probably less depressing, though. Anyway, there you have it. That's the end of Pisces and the signs. So, we know that zodiac videos are standard textbook content, but you have to admit you need multiple sources, don't you? Hopefully, your peek into ours wasn't completely disappointing. Anyway, CPLT is kind of slow, but don't worry about it. We're starting up again because it's summer. Like with summer. Summer goes by very slow because you don't have much to do. So we'll just fill our days with CPLT videos. So get ready for that and you will not have to wait much longer. Anyway, this time we will not crash and burn, I promise. Probably. Self-deprecation is refreshing, but not always the best option. Anyway, hope we weren't completely off with your personality and zodiac. Goodbye, peeps. This is Weirdy Wolf and the CPLT team going out. Yes, I said that. Just please, ignore that. Anyway, goodbye.